Breaking Mzansi Insider reports. The presentation of letters of credence is a formal process through which newly appointed ambassadors are officially recognized by the host country. By accepting these credentials at the Sefako Mokotho Presidential Guest House in Pretoria, Ramaphosa has effectively opened the door for these diplomats to begin their work, representing their respective countries in South Africa. From a diplomatic perspective, this move reinforces South Africa's commitment to multilateralism, global peace, and cooperation. In a time where geopolitical tensions are rising across different regions, South Africa is positioning itself as a country that values dialogue, partnership, and collective problem-solving through international institutions like the United Nations, African Union, and BRICS. This also strengthens bilateral relations. Each ambassador represents an opportunity to deepen trade ties, attract investment, boost tourism, and expand cultural exchange. For South Africa, which is focused on economic recovery and growth, these relationships are crucial. Strong diplomatic ties often translate into tangible economic benefits such as new markets, infrastructure partnerships, and job creation. On the continental level, South Africa continues to play a leadership role in Africa. Hosting ambassadors from across the globe allows the country to advocate for African interests more effectively, whether it's on issues like climate change, security, or development financing. Beyond symbolism, the arrival of these 20 ambassadors creates a strategic platform for South Africa to expand its global footprint. Each diplomatic mission represents a direct channel for negotiations on trade agreements, security cooperation, education exchange, and technological development. This means South Africa is not only maintaining relationships, it is actively building new ones that can shape its future. One key area of impact is economic diplomacy. With global economies becoming more interconnected, South Africa is using these diplomatic ties to attract foreign direct investment, promote exports, and open doors for local businesses to enter international markets. Sectors such as energy, mining, agriculture, and digital innovation stand to benefit the most from these strengthened relationships. There is also a strong political dimension. By engaging with a wide range of countries, South Africa reinforces its stance as a neutral and balanced player in global politics. This allows it to mediate conflicts, contribute to peacekeeping efforts, and support stability not only in Africa but in other parts of the world as well. In addition, this moment reflects South Africa's ongoing role within powerful international blocs like BRICS, where cooperation with countries such as Brazil, Russia, India, and China continues to grow. The presence of new ambassadors could further enhance collaboration in areas like infrastructure development, financial systems, and global governance reform. Looking ahead, the arrival of these ambassadors could mark a new phase in South Africa's international engagement, one that is more proactive, strategic, and impact-driven. The real test will lie in how effectively these diplomatic relationships are translated into meaningful outcomes for both South Africa and its global partners. A major focus will be on delivery. While ceremonies and commitments set the tone, success will depend on tangible results such as signed trade deals, investment inflows, job creation, and strengthened cooperation in key sectors like energy, infrastructure, and education. South Africans will ultimately measure the value of these relationships by how they improve everyday life. There is also an opportunity for South Africa to sharpen its voice on critical global issues. From climate change and conflict resolution to economic inequality and reform of international institutions, the country can use these strengthened diplomatic ties to push for solutions that benefit not only itself but the broader African continent. At the same time, challenges remain. Global tensions, shifting alliances, and economic uncertainty mean that diplomacy must be handled with care, balance, and consistency. South Africa will need to maintain its position as a credible, neutral player while protecting its national interests. In essence, this moment is not just about welcoming ambassadors, it's about positioning South Africa for the future. If managed effectively, these relationships could elevate the country's global standing, strengthen its economy, and reinforce its role as a key voice for Africa on the world stage.